I've been trying to make a video all week, but I've been busy and I didn't like the result. So let's try again. One of the reasons I've had great difficulty making this video is I just get so angry, grumpy out of this world over it. Now, I was going to make fun of that Orange Man baby, you know, the one over the pond in America. But he's doing a good enough job making fun of himself as it is, so I think I'm going to leave that one on its own. But what is really peeing me off is all this crap that is being thrown around that is just totally wrong. And it's basically against Tesla and Elon. Now, before I lose you all, don't panic. I'm not loving on Elon or licking his bum. I just want to clear up and get to some truth. Firstly, Tesla has got nothing at all to do with what's going on in the government. All right? Elon is not getting any special treatment from Orange Man Baby. He hasn't asked for any special treatment from Orange Man Baby. But people seem to think that he is.
Advise you at all on these auto tariffs?
No, because he may have a conflict, so we don't talk. I've never talked to him. Elon's amazing. He's never asked me for a favor in business whatsoever. I'm actually a little surprised by it. I might do it, I might not do it. I do what's right, and he'd want me to do what's right. No, he's a patriot. He has never, you know, these are big deals we're talking about. This is probably nothing like this. And I've never had Elon come and say, would you do me a favor with the mandate or the electric mandate or anything. He's never asked me for anything.
So all this violence against Tesla vehicles, Tesla showrooms and so on is just utter lunacy. Now, they're calling it domestic terrorism over there. Well, that's debatable. But I do think that it's just not on. I don't know what you think, whether you think it's a good idea to go and key cars or throw Molotov cocktails at a Tesla or shoot up a showroom. I mean, personally thinking, I think it's just absolute fucking crap and it shouldn't be tolerated. And yes, they do need to go after those people.
Peaceful company that has made great cars, great products. That's all it's done. Hasn't harmed anyone, and yet people are committing violence. What's happening, it seems to me, is they're being fed propaganda by the far left, and they believe it. It's really unfortunate.
Now, I've got a feeling that the majority of those people doing it have got two qualities. Number one, they're completely dumb. Don't they know that Teslas have got Sentry mode on and are recording their faces, hence the fact that many of them are getting prosecuted? Number two, I wonder if they're actually being paid to do it. There's been a lot of speculation that is becoming to be proven that there are certain groups within America that are paying, they're certainly paying protesters because they turn up at 12 o'clock and leave at 2 o'clock because they're getting paid for 2 hours, and they're standing there with their placard, and when asked, what are they doing there? I'm just holding this up. Why are you here? I'm getting paid. I mean, fucking hell. There's got to be people behind it. Now, I'm not very much into American politics, and I do know quite a few people living in America. And as far as I can ascertain, not one of them voted for Orange Man Baby. I don't know if they voted for the other one, but nobody voted for Orange Man Baby. But he still managed to get in. Yeah. Now, we've got our election coming up here in Australia, and we've got a choice between somebody and another person who basically seems to very much like Orange Man Baby and wants to make Australia great again. Actually, there's two of them. One's a multi-billionaire mining magnate who last election paid $120 million out of his own pocket, and he got one person elected in the whole country. Yeah, it's good value for money, isn't it? And apparently that guy's done fuck all as well. Yeah, we can discount him. But I've said all along that Mr. Potato Head and his nuclear power and wants to burn more gas and doesn't believe in... So it sounds very much like an Orange Man baby, but in this country. So I guess I won't be voting for him. But then I might not be voting for the other guy. I mean, as somebody who is very much into electric vehicles, renewables, I mean, I've got solar panels on the roof, batteries in the garage. I'm trying to get rid of gas. That, if I was to vote for possibly the Greens, I don't know. Even they're not completely bulletproof, but still. As I said, over in the US of A, they're basically fucking up the whole world. This is going to bring the world into recession. So no matter who gets elected, we're all going to be in strife. Now, one good thing has come from these tariffs, and that is that the Australian dollar has strengthened against certain places where we go on holiday a lot. Yeah, so that's all right. Talking of holidays, 2 days' time I'm flying to Thailand. Now I'm going to spend 3 weeks there. My intentions are to keep making videos, obviously, but also to maybe try and get into a few dealerships over there and see if I can possibly even get some test drives. Because here in Western Australia, if you go to a dealership, you can get a test drive, but some of them won't let you video it. In fact, I was thrown out of one dealership. I won't mention them, but they were GWM, for wanting to video. Bloody idiots. So anyway, look, as I've said, this is a very toned down version of what I really wanted to say, which is we've got an election coming up here in Australia. I'm not sure either party is worth a vote. I don't think we should be wasting our vote and do what's called here a donkey vote. I think we should not waste our vote, but I'm certainly not going to vote for Potato Head. Yeah, I'll vote for that one. How about that for an idea? And yeah, and you've just had an election in America, and that's causing a lot of problems. As I said, I mean, Elon over there is getting a lot of hate. And as far as I can make out from way over here in Western Australia, it's purely because people who were rorting the system very nicely are getting upset because their little rort income is being threatened or even stopped. And that to me makes a lot of sense. The whole system over there was fraught with problems, with so many different computer systems that were basically firewalled from each other. They wouldn't talk or couldn't talk. I just wonder what's it like over here in Australia. It would be interesting to find out. Does anybody know? Do we have all these systems talking to each other? I seem to think so, because I get a bit of a pension here, and then when I go out and earn some money, I have to report it. And when I go online to report it, it's already in there from the income tax people. So I think that they do talk to each other here. So let me know what you think about the system here. Now, look, that was a bit bitty. My original attempt was going to be about 3 times as long, but I've gone snip, 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 and then re-recorded it because Yeah, as I said, I was getting fucking grumpy. I still am, but that's, all done and dusted now. I think I've kept this reasonably level-headed. So vote for who you like, but vote. Don't waste it. As I said, I'm not voting for that one. I'm not voting for that one, but I will vote for that one. Yeah, get the picture. So while you're there, and go down and make any comments you like, providing they're polite, because I do delete and I do ban fuckwits making stupid comments. So yeah, please make some comments. Now, also, while you're down there, if you want to see me getting grumpy a bit more, click that like and subscribe button, and then go to my Ko-fi page and thank you very much. That will be very much appreciated. So do all that, and I might not be quite so grumpy. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all very soon.